So, yeah, Yuna and Riku basically see right through Donna's
I'll distract
pretending
one
to
of the
not
guards.
care.
That's your chance to run through.
I knew she was worried about him.
I mean, even if I were into guys, I don't think I'd be into him. He seems a little dim for my taste. But hey, whatever floats your boat, I guess. So yes, you can steal some money from Donna if you go up here. I probably should have turned on a light before I started. Because it is a lot darker now than it was when we started. Not for you, I'm sure, but for me it is.
It's been the same level of darkness for about,
I think it's working!
That leaves one. Let's wait for our chance and take it.
Okay, you can... There is no consequence for saying not now, except that the minigame just doesn't start. You won't miss anything if you don't say not now the first time. But you do want to make sure that you've done everything else you want to do before you say that you're ready. Although, maybe you can go back. Maybe you can go back after you've done this event, I'm not sure, but... As an obsessively careful player, I'm making sure to do everything I want to do before that. Okay, I did still have some stuff to find. Lunar room?
Yes, and then put them up in the star room.
What are you talking about?
And I'm looking at the item you got some star curtains there. I think that's what it said.
You're reminding me of something my brother said. My very first Let's Play, Metroid Prime 3, he did guest commentary for a few episodes, and he was saying how the space pirates must have fired all their interior decorators because everything looked bad. He's like pretending to be one. I'm like, I want curtains, and can we use a different color? No, everything has to be weird orange. All right, there is an extra reward you get if you get this thing right on the first try. You have as long as you want to practice, so I suggest doing so if you want to get that reward. Basically what you have to do here is you have to make sure that neither of the two guards is looking in your direction. One of the what? Yeah, so I edited out the part where I practiced, but I think you'll get an idea of what you need to do here. You also need to make sure that the gate is open, otherwise it will not work.
That will also be useful. Or let's see that has a special ability just to walk through gates.
Or jump over them.
Yeah. This is like an old style RPG where you can't just jump over everything.
I'm thinking of Xenosaga where there were 6-inch high piles of debris that were impassable barriers.
The 6 inches that you could easily step over.
Yes, okay, Bushido lore is another garment grid that gives you access... Oh wait, no, it's not a garment grid. It's an accessory that has, you know, the same effect, actually. It lets you use the abilities of a certain Dressphere that you've learned. In this case, the Dressphere is one that we don't have yet.
Which we be getting it soon.
Yes, very soon.
Nice.
You! What are you doing?
Run!
So yeah, them noticing you there is unavoidable. It does not mean that you lost the chance to get the Bushido lore. That chest only appears if you do the minigame right on your first try.
Okie dokie. Oh. Stuff's going down.
Everything is on fire.
Everything is so hot.
So what you have to do here is you have to find every sort of barricade and investigate every barricade. Once you've done that, the Yuna will remember, or maybe it's Riku. One of the ladies will remember something that another path. So there was something in my head that remembered. Wait a minute, this guy has a whatchamacallit, blue bullet ability, and he does.
And now the hunt begins.
This guy is really hard to hit. He takes hardly any damage unless the panel in the front of him is open, and when the panel in the front of him is open, it means he's readying his big bad attack. Which is also the blue bullet ability. Yeah, also, instant HP equal 1 attacks are really annoying. Yes. Yeah, we're not in good shape here. A mega potion would be a nice thing. But Pain is not an alchemist right now, so... Yeah. Hey, we all learned Storm Cannon. Just one problem.
How embarrassing.
That's not good at all.
Well, I got a lot further than I thought I would before my first game over. I knew I wasn't going to get through the entire game without a game over. But that one was my fault. I should have had the idea to make sure I had more hit points before that attack came.
I'll be taking your abilities now, thank you.
This isn't exactly Earthbound. I highly recommend it. Yeah, well, the effect that I was referencing, it's not really a factor that much early in the game, but when you have more hit points, you can see more of it. They have rolling hit points, so your hit points go up and down gradually, no matter how hard you get hit, or how much you heal yourself. And you don't actually die until the hit points actually have finished going to 0.
I'm full of surprises.
So you still have chance
Yes. And the game will tell you when you've taken damage more than your hit points.